haven't seen Ben and Lori in a couple of days. Why do you ask?
Well, I thought you might have heard about the good news.
What good news?
Oh, well, I think I better let Ben tell you about it himself.
Oh, now, come on, Dave, don't do that to me.
I'm sorry, I really shouldn't have said anything, but I think Ben should tell you. After all, it is his news.
Thanks.
Well, actually, the reason I came by, besides having lunch with you, was to show you this.
Dave, how lovely.
The museum put it out. It's a catalog of all the items to be auctioned, and I thought you might like to see a picture of the Bible.
It's just beautiful.
Well, Jeremy says it's going to be the star attraction at the auction.
I can't wait.
Hello?
Ulanda?
Yes, Father.
Did you arrive safely?
Yes?
Then you are ready to begin.
Whenever you say.
Good. You may open the envelope now.
I just did. And now I think I know why you sent me here. I'm looking at the booklet from the Kingsley Museum now, and I see that the Bible is to be auctioned. A Bible bearing our name.
That Bible, Ulanda, came into my hands nearly 30 years ago. It is at least 400 years old.
You mean the Bible is worth more than the...
Far more. Well over $1 million.
Over $1 million?
Well over. That is my embarrassment, and that is why, once you have recovered it, it can be sold. I have already found a certain buyer who is eager to possess it. And do you know what that means for us? With that money, we can fund a strong mercenary force. Think of that, Ulanda. With a small force of professional soldiers, we can overthrow the present Dorian regime.
And restore you to your rightful place on the throne.
Yes, so you can understand why we must get the Bible.
So you want me to attend the auction and bid for it?
No. It is imperative that you retrieve the Bible before it reaches the auction.
Well, how do we do that?
Well, as I understand it, the book is still in the possession of Kate's former husband, Dr. David Phillips. You must locate Phillips. Felix and Samir should be useful. You can count on them.
It will be done, Father. It will be done.
Miriam.
Hi.
Hi. Please come in.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I've got to admit, I'm a little bit nervous. When you called earlier and asked me to come over, the truth is, I just wanted to ask, did I get the job?
Why didn't you?
I don't know, I guess I was just a little scared.
Well, take off your coat and sit down and relax.
Well, come on now, Amber, don't keep me in suspense any longer. Just tell me the truth. Is that why you asked me over here? Did I get the job?
Yes, Miriam, it's yours.
Well, thank you. You don't know how much this really means to me.
I think I have a little bit of an idea.
Well, I've been praying about it, and my friends have all been praying, and so this will really be great news. And I promise you, I won't let you down.
I'm sure you won't. Let me take your coat. Can I get you some coffee?
Oh, no, that's okay. In fact, I'm a little chilly. I'll just keep it on, all right?
Have a seat.
Thank you.
You know, I was thinking the modeling profession isn't always known for its integrity and honesty. I think you can use a little, maybe. maybe you're the person to give it that.
Well, thank you very much. I hope I can.
I have some sheets here about, explaining your job responsibilities. We went over it before.
Good. I'm certain this will be very helpful. You didn't mention when I should start.
As soon as you can. That's all right.
It's fine.
Monday?
Monday it is.
Good. Show up around 9 o'clock. There will be someone there from New York to train you.
Good. You don't have any regrets about leaving Kingsley?
No. Maybe one. Not leaving sooner.
Really? Well, I tend to prefer Kingsley over the large, impersonal places like Chicago and New York. Of course, I didn't always feel that way.
I like the big city and the excitement there. I plan to be very busy when I get there.
It's nice. You thought about subletting this place?
No, as a matter of fact, the landlord has planned to cancel the lease.
I wonder if he's already rented it.
Don't know. You interested?
Yes, I would be. I've been looking for an apartment for my son and me, and, of course, do you know if they allow children?
I think so. In fact, I think there are a few babies in the building. If you'd like, I'd be glad to give you the renting agent's card.
I would. Thank you very much.
Here it is. There you go.
Good. I could go right over there now.
Okay?
Thank you again, Amber.
Sure.
I have to tell you, this is probably one of the best days of my life.
Yes. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy
And,
for you.
Well, good luck to you and New York, and much success in all you do.
Thanks. And good luck to you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Junk this. I wonder if it's worth keeping this.
Was Stacy a crack shot?
I don't know. Ask Gil. It was his gun. Maybe he gave her target lessons.
I find it hard to figure that a person who was shot in the heart and supposedly died instantly could crawl around on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hard to figure.
Oh, another interesting fact is that there were fingerprints from both of Stacy's hands found on the panic bar. Now, if she shot your mother and she ran downstairs with a gun in her hand, I mean, more than likely she'd probably bump that panic bar with her body or something, or maybe use one hand. Another interesting thing is that there was only fingerprints on the panic bar and not the gun. I really can't understand that, Amber.
Are you saying that Stacy did not kill my mother?
Oh, there's a possibility that there could be a second person that killed your mother.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were going to go to the auction.
Oh, yes. I'm a sponsor of the museum. Well, actually, Scott was. He was very supportive of the museum.
Well, were you planning on going with Ben and Laurie?
Well, actually, I hadn't really thought about it.
Why don't you come with me?
Okay, sure. After our first date, I'd say one awkward person deserves another.
It's going to be a very posh affair, you know. All of Kingsley's society will probably attend.
They should still let us in.
You know, I've been thinking, it's a shame that Kate wasn't able to share the real riches of the Bible the way we do. But I think selling the Bible for the good of the clinic is something she would probably have approved of.
I'm sure she would have.
Would you do me a favor?
What's that?
At the auction, if I start talking about Kate again, would you nudge me?
Okay. I'm very good at nudging. Just ask Peter.
What do you think is keeping her?
She will be here in a moment, I'm sure. Now stop being so impatient, Samir. It is bad for the liver.
What really bothers me is what we are doing here. Why Kingsley? Of all places, why did we have to come here?
When the time comes for us to know, we will know.
Yes, the princess. Maybe one of us should have stayed with her at the hotel.
She was waiting for a telephone call. You know that? Now she will be fine.
You do not really care for her. Not the way I do.
I am paid to do a job, and I am loyal to my employer. Whatever the good King Dar es Salaam needs, I will do. But the king is aware of your feelings for his daughter. That is why he asked me to serve as a chaperone for you and Princess Yolanda.
Would you gentlemen like some more coffee?
Yes, I would, thank you.
Sir?
No more for me. Chaperone, the king
The
asked you
king
to...
himself gave the order.
There is no need for a chaperone. I have more honor and respect for the princess than any other man in Doria.
If by that you mean, Samir, that she won't let you close to her, I agree.
If you do not watch your mouth, Felix, you just might be missing a tongue.
Idle threats mean nothing to me.
I make no idle
What is
threats.
going on here?
Princess,
I will not have disagreements between the two of you. Is that clear?
Very.
Is it? Until this morning, I had no idea about the importance of our mission here in Kingsley. We must work together to ensure its success. Now, I think when you hear what I have to say, you will both agree.
Lee Carruthers, please. Amber Phillips. Lee, I need to see you, and I can't go into it over the phone, but I want you to come over right away. Now.
Next, sir.
so then, you don't know why the Bible is so valuable.
It is none of your concern, Samir.
We should concentrate on how to get the book.
Why can't we just wait for the auction?
Do you think we can be sure to make the highest bid?
If no one knows the real
Samir,
value...
you are assuming that no one else knows of its value. But we cannot take that risk. Already my father has obtained a buyer for that Bible, and we have got to get it before it goes to auction.
It seems to me that it would be most expeditious for us to obtain the Bible directly and to get out of the country as quickly as possible. Now, is the airplane still available to us?
Yes.
In the airport?
There is no need to worry, Felix. It is a small private airport. No one will ask questions.
Good. So my first step is to find out exactly who this Dr. Dave Phillips is.
Now, what do you say we get over to the Greenbrier?
Sounds good to me. Ben! Hi! You just caught us. We were just on our way to the Greenbrier. Do you want to join us?
No, I'm afraid I can't.
Good.
Dave!
Well, I don't want you to take this personally, Ben, but I really don't want to have lunch with you today.
I see. All right. Well, you don't have to explain anything. I can take a hint. Before you go, though, I've got something I want to tell Terry.
Oh, yeah, the good news that Dave wouldn't tell me about. Now, what is it?
Well, I had a visit this afternoon at the clinic from none other than Lester Lewis.
Lester came to see you at the clinic?
Uh-huh, he sure did.
That's good news?
Well, Lester offered me a staff position in diagnostics.
He did? Are you going to take it?
Well, I don't know if I want to, especially after learning the reason behind Lester's generous offer.
What do you mean?
Well, I had another visitor, Dr. Frank Califf.
Oh, McAuliffe, the man from the AMA.
Yes,
right.
that's
right.
that. He came by and he congratulated me on the surgery I performed on Nancy, and, get this, I'm to receive a merit award along with a cash award.
That is wonderful.
Congratulations again, Ben.
For you. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Well, now, does Lester know about this?
Oh, of course.
Oh, now it's all making sense.
Yes, it does, because Kingsley General stands to receive a $25,000 grant if I'm a member on their staff.
That's the Lester Lewis I know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how is Lori taking all this?
Oh, she's very, very happy about the award. But we have to really discuss Lester's offer.
Ben, it would be so wonderful having you around the hospital again. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's your decision. I don't want to put any pressure on you.
Spoken like a true mother-in-law.
Well, I'm ready to leave anytime you are.
Yeah, well, I don't know about you two, but I've got to get back to the clinic. Make sure it's a short lunch. I need him back at the clinic, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've just got 2 words to say.
What's that?
Let's go.
Okay.
Your phone call sounded pretty urgent. What's the matter?
I have something to show you.
What? Second bullet?
Yes.
And the second shot was fired that night.
What do you have to say about it, Lee?
What do you mean by that?
I want an explanation. When I saw that bullet hole, I came up with 2 possibilities, neither of which put you in a very good light.
If you're trying to make some kind of accusation, you can save your breath. Does anybody else know about this?
No.
Good. Then we'll have to make sure that the police don't find out.
Why?
Why? What kind of a question is that? As far as the police are concerned, this is a closed case.
And you want to keep it that way?
Don't you? Come on, Amber. I thought you put this all behind you. Stacy confessed to shooting your mother, and you were satisfied with that.
Yes, until I found that second bullet hole. This proves Gene Redland's theory about there being 2 shots fired that night.
Now, wait a minute. Don't jump to any conclusions. Do you know for sure that that bullet was fired by Stacy? Well?
No, I don't.
All right. So that what we do know for sure is the bullet that killed your mother was fired by Stacy. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know. The fact that you're leaving is perfect.
What do you mean?
Well, when a tenant leaves, the landlord usually repaints the apartment for the new tenant coming in. Is that the policy here?
Probably.
Okay. Then all you have to do is get some putty and cover up that hole, and when the landlord repaints, nobody will be the wiser.
And that's it?
I'd say so.
And I'd say you're wrong. Look, I want to know how that bullet got there.
Wait a minute. If you're thinking that I shot Kate, you're wrong. I told you that before.
Then who did?
How do you expect me to answer that?
Maybe you know more than you're saying.
Oh, boy, you're letting your imagination run away with you.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to learn the truth. Somebody shot my mother, and if Stacy didn't do it, then I'm gonna find out who did.
Amber, I told you before that nobody knows for sure if that bullet is Stacy's, and I am not gonna let that little hole in the wall destroy my career in Congress.
Oh, so that's what it all comes down to, huh?
That's what it all comes down to. I worked very hard to win that congressional seat, and I might add, so did your mother.
So your answer is to putty and paint and forget it.
All right, Amber, all right. You can play the sleuth all you want. But I have no intention of leaving that bullet hole there so that it can be found by the likes of John Brubaker. Do I make myself perfectly clear? Have I made myself clear, Amber?
Lee, what if there's some other kind of evidence in this room?
Other evidence? Like what?
I don't know, but what if there is?
Look, The police went through this apartment very thoroughly when they made their investigation 4 months ago, and they didn't find that hole then.
But that's because they didn't have any evidence that the 2 shots were fired that night.
That's right. And so we're going to leave the police out of it.
What about Gene Redlin? He certainly has been anxious to get in here and search around.
Amber, that is exactly why we have to take care of this now. Look, you realize, of course, that if the authorities find that bullet hole, then they'll release your sister from prison.
Yes.
But if they don't find that hole, she'll stay put for a long time. Now, shall I take care of it, or would you like the honor?
I'll take care of it, Lee. You don't have to worry about a thing.
We don't have any pictures of the doctor.
It should not be hard to find him. The local telephone book can tell us where to find him.
Then what?
If you don't mind, Your Highness, I have an idea.
What is it?
I will pose as a patient and make an appointment to see this Dr. Phillips in his office. While he is examining me, I can tell him that I have heard about the auction. As our conversation goes on, I can ask him where they keep the Bible.
Very good, Felix. Very good.
Yes.
Table for 2?
Yes, please.
If you'll wait here, I'll have a table for you in a moment.
Fine.
It's Dr. Dave Phillips. It shouldn't be too hard to find in the telephone book.
Well, let's be off. But let me add one thing first. I would prefer that we have no bloodshed this time.
We do what we have to do, Your Highness.
Sorry.